Friday.
We got paid $1,000 a piece to do that movie.
Actors are struggling.
I'm still struggling trying to make a living.
Taraji's broke.
I'm just tired.
I made $1,000 for doing Hustle and Flow.
The math ain't mathin'.
50 was talking about that he lent you money. It was absolutely given.
I need that paper.
The money. I've never made what I should have made.
I got nothing.
It's all about money.
The business don't pay actors anything.
I'm still struggling trying to make a living.
After 30 years in this business.
I've been in this business and making films now over 2 decades, and still, you know, with 2 Oscar nominations, been in many big blockbuster films.
He was in Black Adam, Shazam, The King's Man, A Quiet Place 2, Charlie's Angels, Aquaman, Push, Never Back Down, Blood Diamond, Constantine, Soul Food, the TV series, Fast and Furious 7, Deep Rising, I'm a Star.
And yet I'm still struggling financially to make a living. I'm definitely underpaid.
Friday. The movie cost $2 million.
$2 million. We got paid $5,000 a piece to do that movie. The movie go $300 million, and they're not going to come back and say we made a lot of money. Going to give you all the bonus. That ain't some bullshit. That don't happen in Hollywood.
Okay, so you made $5,000.
$5,000. Everybody else on the show, they're gonna say they made more money. Anybody made no money on that movie. I had to pay my rent. I didn't give a damn what it was.
It was $5,000.
I had $5,000. I had to pay my rent. That rent was $130 some dollars. I paid about $3. See, I used to pay my rent 6 months ahead.
Okay.
So if I'm broke, I still can have a place to go home and sleep.
Check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. And then on top of it, what Paramount did, instead of putting my name as Terrence Howard performing the songs, they put performed by DJ. Well, they own DJ. So guess what? The performance royalties went to Paramount. They went,
Wait a minute. They didn't go to Terrence Howard. They went to
$12,000. That's all I ever made from Hustle and Flow. Everything else went right back into Paramount. So now I gotta sue Paramount or send them a letter.
Are you serious?
I gotta send them a letter to say, hey, you guys owe me about 20 years worth of residuals and performance royalties. I made $6,000 doing Crash. Crash didn't.
I remember the movie Crash. Yes, that's right. That's right.
The business don't pay actors anything. That's why the strike is going on. Actors are struggling.
In 2021, I went from a complete beginner actor to being cast as number 2 in Stranger Things 4. And today I'm gonna end all of the Hollywood gatekeeping and give you a complete breakdown into what Netflix paid me for acting in 5 episodes of this world famous show. And the interesting thing about my big base pay is that all of the other main numbers, the people that were in my bully beatdown gang, they all earned basically the exact same as me, even though technically I had a bigger part. But my main base pay that I got for Stranger Things was $30,000 for 6 weeks of work.
Damn! I'm Miss Parker. I'm boy. Miss Parker just don't know.
When it came down to your role for Miss Parker, what was the initial offer, if you could share?
It was like $750 for the day. Of course, they were on a very low budget.
Taraji Henson got played. The budget of her movie is $167 million for Benjamin Budden. And your agent comes back and tells you they only gonna give you $150,000. They told her she should do it for $150 because here's the play. You're doing it with Brad Pitt. This is gonna change your career, and she fell for it.
Taraji's broke. Taraji, she did an interview, she cried.
I'm just tired of getting paid a fraction of the cost. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathin'. And when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, there's a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not, that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%. That's right. Okay? So do the math. Now we have $5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed, sometimes not more. After what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired.
How many years were you shooting Lord of the Rings for was it 2 years almost?
Yeah, I mean, 18 months, and then going back for reshoots for a few months here and there, 5 months.
On Lord of the Rings, you probably didn't even get to participate in the big because they signed you when you were nobody.
I got nothing. 175 grand.
Wow, that's it. 175.
Well, yeah.
I mean, how many billions for the three?
There was a time 50 was talking about lending people money. It came out that he lent you money.
Omari said, yeah, 50 gave me money. Like, give him $50,000, $60,000 and say, yo, nah, just get back to me when you're ready, like, until you're comfortable and settled in.
He felt like, damn, you can't be messed up, you need money. And it was the summer, and it was after season 1, and then it was the summer after season 2, and he gave me $20,000, and the next summer he gave me $23,000. It was absolutely given in a way of like, take care of the family, bro. Use that.
Up to that point though, in your career, you still weren't making money where you were taking loans?
The money, I've never made what I should have made. Never.
American Pie was your first feature-length role, and you got only $8,000? You only got $8,000?
I think so. I think, yeah, because I remember afterwards I bought a used Thunderbird for like $5,000. And it was like maybe $6,000. I'm like, oh yeah, baby. I don't know what happened to the other $2,000, because then I ended up having to work at the LA Zoo as a churro guy. So
actor Mickey Rourke is $60,000 behind in rent and facing eviction. The actor was served notice on the 18th, and when he failed to comply, the property owner turned to the courts.
Mickey Rourke had reportedly been living in this modest house for the last 10 years. It was recently purchased, and the new owners raised the rent to $7,000 a month. Rourke says he didn't pay the rent because he claims the owners aren't taking care of the property.
I'm not paying rent because there's mice, there's rats, the floor is rotten.
Actor Mickey Rourke is now turning to GoFundMe to pay more than $59,000 in back rent. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the crowdfunding drive launched this morning with his full permission. The page says money raised will help prevent Rourke's eviction from his Los Angeles home, along with giving him some stability during a very stressful time and space to get back on his feet. So far, it has raised nearly $47,000 in just a few hours.